What's going on, mi gente? My name is Raziel Liz, and you're watching We Alive and Living. Something a lot of us like doing that we don't get to do too often is travel. And as much as everybody knows, that's the main thing I like to talk about, is showing people how they could travel without breaking the bank or without, overexerting themselves. And everybody gives themselves the excuse about they can't do this and they can't do that because of work or whatever the situation may be, or I don't have the money. But remember, if you saw my first video about this, so I show people how to take small pockets of vacations and how to do minimal things, do small things while you plan for big things. There's always time and there's always a way to do it. A lot of the times, the thing holding us back from traveling is the fear of just going to do it, the fear of it being too far away, the fear of not being able to kind of see that we can actually just go ahead and make the trip. So we talked about before doing small trips. Remember, small pockets of vacation. Go somewhere local, go somewhere that's not too far, go somewhere that's in the state before you commit to trying to go somewhere overseas. So with that being said, recently I took a trip to Dominican Republic. The way we did this was because we was talking about it for a while. We took a few trips and I was talking about it with some friends, and in coincidence, somebody was getting married. Now the reason I bring that up is because, granted, it was a marriage, but going to this trip and realizing what took place, it hit me and I said, a lot of people could do this. The wedding, the people getting married had a package deal, obviously. Now they had the fact that, it was a bundle, like an inclusive thing with everybody. So the fact that X amount of people went, they gave them a certain price. So this made me come to the realization of everybody has at least 10 friends. Now if you and 10 close friends, even 5, was to go somewhere like Dominican Republic, you actually can make an incredible trip a lot cheaper than it's supposed to be. Doing that, the trip didn't come out to a lot of money whatsoever. We took a trip to Dominican Republic and was able to go for about $500 for the hotel and everything. The hotel for 2 people came out to almost $700. The fact that there was so many of us, so it was 2 people per room. So 2 people per room, $700, and that was for about 4 to 5 days, if I'm not mistaken. And that's also including all food, all drinks, and everything. So it was like everything you could possibly ask for was already included. So, excuse me, I had some neighbors saying hello to me. So basically, it was about $500 to $700, and I'm saying $5 to $7 because it was other things involved that we did that didn't have to be done. So when I break it down, we really spent about $550 to $600 for the trip itself, and that included for the hotel rooms for 4 to 5 days, that included food, and that included drinks. And when I say drinks, I don't mean juice, lemonade, and stuff like that. I'm talking about alcohol beverages, liquor, Hennessy, Brugal, wine, whatever the case may be, all inclusive, unlimited, 24 hours a day. The flight, depending on who you want to fly with whether it's Spirit, Delta. We flew with Spirit. The reason we flew with Spirit is because we found a good deal on it. We went on kayak and we found a good deal. We kept on looking and looking and looking. We found a decent deal. All in all, we wound up going for this whole entire trip. Mind you, 2 people, 4 to 5 days, plane already paid, flight and everything paid for. Also, all drinks, all food, hotel, everything came out to a minimum of about, and I'm not saying that you could just come across this money like it's nothing, because trust me, I had to save it myself. But the whole entire thing was a lot less than we expected it to be. So basically everything came out to almost, if you include the hotel, the plane tickets and everything, let me speak for myself. Granted, two people went with me and my lady, but let me speak for one person, because if you planning this with your friend, you're gonna pay for yourself. So let's say if it was just me by myself, basically, let me see, that was about 4, 5, it's 9, basically about $1,000 for myself. That's including the flight, that's including the plane, that's including the flight, that's including the hotel, that's including the food, and that's including the beverages. So about $1,100 for everything inclusive, due to the fact that so many of us went. Now, mind you, you could plan this out because many people want to do this. Many people want to take trips. They got that thing that people do now, the I wish you was here or where are you now, whatever the case may be that they call that. I know have different organizations that do it. But what they do is they plan a lot of people, they get a lot of people together and they plan one big place and a lot of people segregate to that spot to have a vacation time, which is smart if you think about it, because just because you went together doesn't necessarily mean that you have to stay together while you're there. This is just for the hotel and the people over there to make sure they get their money's worth of having X amount of people travel to this location. With that being said, look into it. A lot of people don't think about this. A lot of people don't give a thought. A lot of people say, hey, me and my cousin, me and my friend, me and my wife, me and my husband, we want to take a vacation. We don't know how to do it. Of course, if it's just you and that individual going, it's going to be a lot more money. And also, depending on what time of the year you catch it on, it might not be that much. Now, get some friends together that want to travel. Everybody wants to travel, even if they don't speak about it. Everybody wants to go somewhere. Everybody wants to have a good time. Everybody wants to travel outside the country. There ain't a person alive that just says, I don't want to travel, I don't want to do that. And if there is people like that, you need to separate yourself from them, because they're going to convince you not to travel and you're going to stay going to Walmart and Chick-fil-A in the mall trying to have a good time every single day. But don't get me wrong, I love Walmart and Chick-fil-A. You could go to Walmart and Chick-fil-A in a different country if they are there. I'm sure Walmart is. But you get what my point is. So basically, look into it. Get some friends. Get about 7 to 10 friends. Present them with the idea of going somewhere. Say, hey guys, we should all go here. When we get there, we could have a great time and all do things together. Or we could just separate when we get there. But everybody could plan their vacation around this one time frame. So let's say, for example, and I'll let you guys go on this note. Say, for example, right now it's 2019, it's January. You and your friends could plan out from here to, let's say, August. August is around the time we went, which actually turned out to be a real good time to go. Say from here, January to August. Say mid-August, you plan this trip. Call up the hotels over there. We went to Dream Resorts. Call up the hotel. Ask them how much would it be if X amount of people went, what kind of deal can we get, etc., etc. Now, you're going to get a price, which I promise you, or I hope so, it's going to be a good, I can't promise you because I don't work for the hotel, but more than likely it's going to be a good price. Now you get with your friends and you say, hey, look, this is the budget. We all can spend this. Now everybody knows around this time frame you're all going to do this particular event. Everybody can say from here to August about $1,000. It's basically about $50 to $75 a check from here to August. Or if you can, a little bit more. Or if you have some saved already for a vacation you've been planning. Not only that, if you have been planning a vacation and you're saying to yourself, I'm going to put aside $3,000 and we're going to take a wonderful vacation. Now think about this. If you did this plan that I'm presenting you with and you take that $3,000, you only have to spend about $1,100 of it and take your vacation, and you have $2,000 to either splurge while you're out there or plan another vacation just like this, or when you get back, do something else. Remember, pockets of entertainment are all over your city. You don't have to go across the country to do 100 things. You don't have to go everywhere to do these extravagant events. There's entertainment and pockets of things to do no matter where you go. I keep looking to my left because my neighbors are looking at me like I'm crazy. But you get what I mean. Look into it. Jump out there. Entertain yourself. You only live once. Drake said the best, YOLO. You only live once. I'm not saying go out there and splurge. I'm not saying go out there and get crazy. I'm saying there's ways to do things that the mind prevents you from seeing. Society prevents you from seeing. Routine prevents you from seeing. Everyday habits prevent you from seeing. So you can do these things. Just put your mind to it. Look into it. Do the homework. Get some friends together and step out. If you don't want friends to go with you, you'd rather it be personal thing, that's fine too. But go look, go find out. Okay? I'm your host, Raziel Liz. That's RAXIELLIZ. You're watching You're Live and Living, and tune into my next episode after this one to show you how much of a good time we had. Mind you, we went out there and we had a fantastic time, and I couldn't have gone out there without showing you guys what we did. I'm a little more calm now because I'm tired. It's been a long day and I'm outside. I'm in my house, I'm screaming. But we was out and about, and I wanted to take this time out to speak to you guys. Again, be safe, people. Give a little like, give a little share, leave a little comment, do a little dance.